Hi, September 16th. It's a lovely Wednesday. Today's trade of the day is a very modest one, which we rather expected. You'll recall yesterday's remarks. We are going into the Fed meeting and that things may be a bit quiet. Today we're going to be looking at the eMini. Here at the beginning of the day. This is the beginning of the day, and we'll make that go away, I hope. The circled area, which is also circled in these other two charts, is the area that's the setup. The software draws a green line here, and it draws a green line here, which is exactly the same spot as yesterday's high, which is this green set of crosses. The buy would be when that line is reached, which happens on this bar here. So much for the easy part. The harder part is when to get out. Nothing over here helps much as far as I'm concerned for when to get out, other than it eventually comes down. Over here we have a matrix action, which again, that's a pretty simple matrix. It's just the high and the low of the opening bar with some arithmetic done to it. And what it tells us is that if we take the high of this bar, which is actually a bit above the green line here, the green crosses yesterday's high, if we take the high, the distance from the high to here is the same as the distance, I beg your pardon, the distance from this breakout, the high of the first bar, not yesterday's high, to the blue dotted line is the same distance as from the top of the first bar down to this kind of brown bar in here. That all boils down to this is one-to-one risk if your timing's right. If you wait for this to be broken here, you're in dandy shape. If you get hurt in a hurry and act on this chart, well, you're still in dandy shape because this only gets up to yesterday's high, sells off, and now it goes through and hits the high of the open, and then sails up, and here you get out with one-to-one risk reward ratio. Not my favorite, but it's better than nothing. That's all that I know about today's best trade. I don't think it's a great one. I think if you missed it, you didn't hurt yourself particularly. Tomorrow, the Fed will be giving their announcement, 2 to 2 announcements, plural, 2 to 2:30 East Coast time. Watch out for those. I will be traveling tomorrow through the following Tuesday, and we'll be back next Wednesday with the trade of the day. Have a good several days. Thanks.